Today's episode is called How Do I Say No in Professional? So, today we're going to answer the question, how can you say no professionally? How do you say no professionally? And how can you say no peacefully or in a healthy way to your loved ones? So, kind of talking about saying no in a professional business setting and, with partners, potential partners, things like that, versus saying no with friends, family members, romantic partners. It's a conversation that isn't had enough. And I think that we usually have one of the two things. We have someone who feels like they have to sacrifice everything, and make themselves uncomfortable and devalue their own worth to support someone else. Or you have people who feel like everything has to be harsh, everything has to be aggressive, and it doesn't have to be. And when you stop giving in to that people's needs to get a reaction out of you, you realize that you can just say no and move on with peace. And so I wanted everybody to give their perspective. So if you have a perspective or an example that you want to share in the comments, you are most welcome to do that. And I'm going to share one way that I would professionally say no, and then I'm going to hand it over to MJ so she can share a way that she would professionally say no. It could be one or two ways, and then we'll move into the personal side of it after. So, for me personally, when it comes to professionally saying no, I usually tend to lean into appreciation and gratitude first, because a lot of times people remember you based off of the energy that you give them. So, if you have a positive attitude and energy,